Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of the J&J Toy Giants YouTube channel Toy Unboxing. I am your host JD, and we got a fun-filled packed episode for you today that I'm going to be going over some new toys that I just picked up recently within the last week or so, and it's specifically to one franchise. I'm talking about Masters of the WWE Universe. Yes, so I'm going to be going over Wave 5 of the Masters of the WWE Universe. So I got Macho Man from the NWO, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Becky Lynch and Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper. So let's take a look at him right now.
I'm so excited.
Hey, I'm not taking you with
So
me.
if you remember the episodes from way back when I started the channel with Jaden, I started to collect these figures way back when the first and second series came out. The first one I got was the Demon Finn Balor, and then I got Rey Mysterio and Macho Man, and then later on I did Roman Reigns. So I really didn't collect much of them after that because they weren't in the stores. I couldn't find them, and the ones that I did, I already had. I think the one that I did pass on at that point in time was Faker John Cena, but I'm kind of kicking myself on that as well. I should have gotten it. Most recently, I just unboxed on a live unboxing through the Fit Cave. Be sure to check out the Fit Cave. I'm going to leave a link to the group in the description. It's a very awesome group of collectors. I just unboxed the Masters of the WWE Basic Ring. So let's get to these figures, and like we always do in this channel, we're going to let them breathe. All right, so just took a few minutes to get these out of the box because they were, I don't know what happened to the packaging, but the bands that were actually on the legs were almost kind of like melted in a way. I'm not sure. But anywho, I got these out. They're pretty awesome. Now, obviously, with Becky Lynch, by the way, Becky Lynch's face scan is spot on. I'm telling you, it's so cool. But obviously the Macho Man is pretty much the same thing that he was when he did the battle armor, when he was regular Macho Man. So Macho Man is definitely the same built that he had with the regular Macho Man when he was the battle armor damage one, where like if you hit his chest, you can see damage on his chest and whatnot. Weapons are the same. The actual pads are the same. I'm kind of confused as to why they have the NWO Macho Man and they didn't do Hogan first. Like I saw that they did the Hogan with the red and yellow, that they had the 2-pack and that with the Snake Mountain ring with Steve Austin. I get that. But if they were going to do like an HWO, because essentially on the comics, I forgot to say that the came with these awesome comics, the man of WWE Eternia, or WW Eternia, and then, of course, the Macho Man from the HWO, Horde World Order. But why didn't they come with a HWO Hogan first before they did anybody else? That's something that just kind of like escaped me for a second. And, you know, that it would just make sense because Hogan was the first member of the NWO along with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. So why him first? But be that as it may, it's the same, you know, sculpt, but just different paint job. Just no battle armor damage on Macho Man. Obviously, Becky Lynch is portraying Tila from the Master of the Universe side. And of course, Stephanie McMahon, who was on I think she was on Wave 2, was, you know, portraying Evelyn. And for those who are not Masters of the Universe like fans or don't follow, a lot of these characters were supposed to be portraying a lot of the WWE or the Masters of the Universe line. So obviously Cena was He-Man. Macho Man, the first Macho Man that came out was supposed to be Man at Arms. the Skull King, Triple H was supposed to be Skeletor, so on and so forth. So these actually were the first two off of the box that I went in the order that they came in the box, really, on the back. So these are actually pretty cool. They are scale with the other Masters of the Universe, figures, as all of them are. And it's not really much to say. I like that they kept the sculpt. It almost kind of looks like it's the same sculpt for Tila as it is for Becky Lynch. It's just for the head sculpt that's different. But she has the same, and hold on, I'll see if I can grab her. So this is Tila. So you can see they pretty much mirror each other. Almost, really, she just doesn't have the headdress as Tila does. So, but other than that, they pretty much look awesome. And let's go to the next one. All right, so the last ones that I'm going to be going over with you today is the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Master of the Dragons, which actually I wasn't able to get him to stick, to hold on, because every time he holds on to the back, Ricky would fall backwards. So I might have to get a stand for him. I'm not sure if I were to keep this on him. I might not. And of course, Hot Rod. This actually is the battle armor that I was talking about that they had on the original Macho Man. I like that the fact that they're keeping with what happens or what was done on the original line for the Master of the Universe. It's cool. They did take some liberties as far as like the characters, because naturally there's too many WWE characters than they did with Master of the Universe, where they wouldn't be able to, have them all looking alike. They did some good ones, like with many faces. They did with the New Day, where they had the changing faces. Beastman was not Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman, he was the Beastman. Obviously the Fiend is his own character. Mr. T was his own character. And so, like I said, they did have some, characters on the WWE that portrayed the Masters of the Universe line, and then there were some that didn't. But, I don't think that is a bad thing, because then when if you were doing your own Master of the, quotations, if you're doing your own Masters of the Universe versus WWE Masters of the WWE Universe, obviously you can have them, fight each other. So these are the comics that come with Hot Rod, which he's fighting Mr. T, which I figured they would have squashed that beef long ago. And then there's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, where he's fighting both Evil, Hot Rod, and Macho Man. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I think they did a really good job with his head sculpt. And for Hot Rod, not bad. They did have his kilt still, kind of, sort of. So that's cool. And it comes with, Hot Rod comes with two different plates where you can have to unhinge the actual white t-shirt, that armor that he's wearing, so that way you can change the battle armor. And of course, this is a dragon that is attached to Ricky the Dragon that you can use to fight against Evil. But I mean, I like these a lot. That's why I wanted to keep collecting the other waves, but there was just never in Walmart. And then, by the time, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to have to buy them online if I don't have to. But then they kept going up in prices in secondary markets. And so I was lucky when I got these, because I was at work and my son saw these, and he told my wife, and said, so they picked them up. I was surprised that all of the Wave 5 was there. So they already have Wave 5, but I can't find Wave 6, with the Kane and the Brock, I think it was a Brock Lesnar. But I know Goldberg, Kane, and then there was somebody else in Wave 6. Oh, another Ultimate Warrior. And so a lot of these waves just kind of skipped, and they were so out of order. It's kind of like the retros, where the retros, you had so many different series on the racks that you normally would with these. So I like these a lot. So that's pretty much it, folks. Thank you so very much for being with us. I'll be with you in a second. All right. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us with another edition of the Toy Unboxings for J&J Toy Giants. Again, I am your host, JD, and thank you so very much for supporting the channel. For those who have been watching and subscribing, we're at 96 subscribers. We're still trying to get to 100. Tell your friends, tell your family who are all into collecting that, you know, we appreciate the support. Also, join the Fig Cave. I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can be surrounded by a bunch of awesome collectors. There's always types of like sales going on. People are selling stuff. They just recently did like a flash sale. It's almost kind of like a garage sale, kind of. They just did that, and there was a second one that they've done so far since the group has been out. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was the first one. But they are going to be planning to do more of those in the future. And of course, everybody collects everything. It's not just WWE. It's also Transformers, Power Rangers, Funko Pops, you know, Marvel Legends, horror stuff, you know, NECA, everything you could possibly imagine. This group will suffice. And thank you so very much. Keep on cruising and stay safe. Bye.